Good morning, and welcome back to the vlog. I'm not even going to do my usual corny, oh my god, I haven't done a video in so long, because we're kind of sick of it at this stage. It's overdone. I also want to say that I laminated my brows and permed my eyelashes yesterday, well, like last night, and I just can't get the glue off my eyelids, so if you just randomly see my eyes stick together, don't pass any remarks. I couldn't remember why I stopped laminating my eyebrows, and after I did it I realised why, because they just look huge and they don't really fit my face and I look a bit scary and manly, but it's fine. I'm just gonna vlog because I am bored and I don't know what else to do with my life. I am on my week's holidays from work in January. So I went through a couple of days where I was really pissed off because I was like, why the fuck would I take holidays in January when I haven't even been working? I don't need a holiday yet, sweetie. Wait a couple of months and I'm gonna need a week off. And it also happens to be the same week that my boyfriend is away already on a trip. So your girl's stuck at home lonely doing nothing. I did want to go on a holiday, but I'm still here, so that clearly didn't work out. Yeah, I smell something burning right now and it is my pancake maker. It's actually not my pancake maker, it's my boyfriend's mom's pancake maker that she gave me like 2 weeks ago for my niece because she was here and we were going to make pancakes, and I've been using it since. I really need to give it back to her, but I'm almost finished with the pancake mix, so I'll give it back to her when I'm ready. I'm also going to make a little cafetiere with Emma Chamberlain's coffee. I got a new one for Christmas and I'm so excited. So this is the one that I had been using. I really like it. It's actually not even nearly finished. But this is the new one that I got, and I actually like this one a lot better. This one is still really good. I just prefer this one so far, I think. But I honestly think that probably all of them taste amazing, so I don't think it really matters which one you get. But I do really like that cat one, Careless Cat. Hole is still in my roof, by the way. My mom told me to put the water in first so that it doesn't stick to the bottom and burn. But I actually don't know if that's like a thing. Like, I don't know if that's fact or if that's... She just told me that one time because I burnt it. That's another problem I have. I don't know how much coffee it's supposed to take, so I just change it every time. So now, while we let that sit, I'm gonna make the pancake mix, which is really easy because it's already done up in a packet. So I only have that much left, so I think I might just put it all on because I've just been using it in bits, like enough to make like 3 pancakes whenever I want. So we got the mix. Add some milk. I'm not sure if I want to dirty a whisk. Oh, I might just dirty a whisk. I was gonna just use a fork, but we're going crazy today, so I'll use a whisk. So it's actually going to be like mini crepes today. Oh shit, she's leaking. She's leaking! Extremely disappointed in these right now. They've been so good every other time I do them, and then the one time that I want to flex, they look like booty hole. The second round of pancakes are actually looking a little bit better. Not promising, but just a little bit better.
So while I'm on this trip, I'm trying to enjoy outdoors. Because everybody's like, shut
I just love rewatching all of Emma's videos. Like, anytime I sit down to eat, Emma's old videos, just working my way back up to the present. Just had to pause Emma's video because I'm going up to FaceTime a friend of mine to try and make a plan for this week that we can do something fun that is in Ireland. I don't know how successful that's gonna be. Not that there's anything wrong with Ireland. It's just fucking boring. So we've literally been on FaceTime for like an hour and we're still no closer to having anything planned. First of all, we were going to go to Galway for 2 nights and we were going to have a spa day, etc, you know, whatever, pamper ourselves. And then we were like, actually no, I don't really want to spend money. Then we were like, okay, let's go to Sligo for the day and go to the beach and get crepes. And then we were like, actually no, let's go to IKEA for the day because my friend wants to get stuff for her room. And then we were like, oh, but what about Kildare Village? So then we were like, okay, well, what if we go to Kildare Village, stay in Kildare, and then go to IKEA the next day? But we still haven't actually decided on anything. So I don't know what the plan is. still. Kind of want to decide today so that we can go tomorrow. But the thing is, if we go to Kildare Village, I will want to spend money. Do I want to spend money right now? Not really. And I'm starting my driving lessons next week, so that is going to be taking all of my money. I know money isn't everything, but sometimes it would help to have some. It would help to have some. But on a more positive note, my boyfriend's sister got me a freaking Harry Styles ticket. Harry Styles! I'm so excited. I've only been to 2 concerts and one of them was One Direction. So I think it makes sense that my 3rd concert is Harry Styles. I have to tidy my room, make my bed, you know, the usual, and then I'm gonna shower. So I just did a quick tidy of my room. If you've watched me before or you've watched, you know, my past videos, you might know that I moved out and then I moved back home, and then I became severely delusional and said that I was going to move into a shed that was out in my back garden, and I was fully convinced it was a great idea. I'm now in therapy. I am slowly grounding myself, and now I live in a house. Anyways, enough of that. So I moved into my brother's old room because he took my big room, blah blah blah. It was a really small, dark blue, dark grey, gross, nasty, tiny bedroom, and I converted it completely. So when you first come in, obviously my bed, I don't have a lot of room from my door to my bed, but it's fine. As you can see, I'm that bitch. I'm that girlfriend that has separation anxiety, and I put my boyfriend's jumper on my daddy. Then you move to the end of my bed, so because I don't have a lot of floor space, I had to kind of put everything on the walls. So instead of having like a desk or vanity, I got these shelves from IKEA, so then I can just sit on the end of my bed and use it, and it's been great so far. Then I have this big mirror with the lights on the side, again of from IKEA, obsessed. Then I got these little like square shelves to put my shoes on. Partly because I didn't have anywhere to put them, and then another part because I thought they looked really cool in other rooms that I saw, so I thought, okay, yeah, Again, because I have no floor space, rail on the wall. Genius. And then I have this like fucking cupboard. It's not a cupboard. These like random drawers. They're really ugly. We've had them in the house for years. And that's all I had before I had that hanging rail. And it was a struggle to keep everything in there. I had bin bags of clothes everywhere. I will at some stage switch them out for like a small chest of drawers that kind of have to be narrow, because there's not a lot of room like to pull out drawers if they're kind of too big. You get me? Oh, then I have these shelves over here. Don't mind the mess on my radiator, they're my towels that are drying. But I have this one that I use as like my bedside table. Yeah, I know. And then this one is just for like all random like beauty stuff, like tans and face stuff. And then the top one, because it's high up, I put stuff that I never use. So smart. And that is my room tour 2022. There is obviously a lot still to be done with it. My floor is super ugly. It's like shitty wood, and it has paint and everything splattered all over it. So I need to get like a rug just to cover like the part when you come in, because it's just ugly. And then behind my bed is very plain, so I need to get like, I don't know whether to get like, I want prints and stuff like that, or like posters or something, but then I still really like the whole like printed wall thing, but I feel like it's also really outdated. But I just like it because it brings so much colour into my room. As you can tell, I've went for a very white room this time. If you saw my old room, I kind of had like, you know, all the LEDs and the vines and shit like that, TikTok room. But this time I've gone very white, and I like it. But I also know that I need stuff on my wall, because like that is just, that's ugly. She's ugly. But this bitch is cute. I just love this mirror. I literally just sit and look at myself all the time. The funny part is though, I literally never sleep here. No, never. I am in my boyfriend's house like 6 nights of the week. So I just come home and spend like a day here. Not mad about it though. Not mad about it. Next thing I'm gonna do is shower, because she stank. I put a hair mask in my hair last night and then I just plaited it. So it's time to kind of wash that out. It's ready to go. But I got this hair set from my Secret Santa at work. It's the Alpha Parf Milano, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know how to pronounce it. But it has the shampoo and conditioner and then the like little hair oil. Oh my god, I used it already last week the last time I was at home, and my hair smelled so good. It was so soft, it was so fresh, delicious. And then the next day, everyone was asking me if I went to the hairdressers and asked if I got my hair cut. No, I did not. But I am convinced that it's the shampoo. I'm convinced. So if you'll excuse me now, I'm going to go for a shower and use the shampoo and conditioner again. I will probably shave my legs and do tan today. Although I'm so scared of getting tan on my nice white bed sheets. That's my only concern, but sometimes you just have to do it. You just have to do it. Maybe I'll put a towel around me or something. I'm also already panicking because I want to chat to you like while I'm straightening my hair afterwards, but I have no fucking idea where my tripod is. Not a fucking clue. I haven't seen it in months. I'm all nice and showered and I'm just gonna have a snack. I love these yogurts. Kind of obsessed with them. It's kind of bad, but they're too good. My shower was delightful. I am still wearing the same top as before I showered, which is kind of gross, but it's my boyfriend, so I'm gonna keep wearing it for the rest of the week probably, even though it stinks. But there's like a lingering smell of him, so I will wear it until it's gone. I'm just gonna eat my yogurt and we're gonna fill out my diary for this week and next week. I don't really have anything to fill in it this week because no plans, but next week I have a couple of things to put in, so we'll do that and then do a little bit of journaling. I have figured out the best way for me to do it is to do it every other day and to only do it for like 5 minutes, because I get too caught up in thinking that I have to journal loads and then I just don't do it at all, which is just worse than only 5 minutes. Also want to set out a mood tracker because my therapist asked me if I was filling out my mood tracker that she sent me and I said no. So I want to fill out like my own one in my journal because I don't know, I just feel like I might like it better and I get to use highlighters and stuff. While I eat this, I'm probably just going to watch some TikToks or some Emma on my iPad. Got an iPad for myself for Christmas, treated myself because I've wanted one for so long. So now I have an iPad and my life is just ultimately much better. Got the journal and my diary ready. Oh god, my eyes are still so sticky even though I showered. I'm gonna brush out my hair first before I write because I just think it would be a good step to take beforehand. I'm gonna use my little hair oil, make my hair nice and smooth and conditioned and just really lovely and silky, you know. Sorry, I'm not taking the piss out of anyone. 2 pumps, little shake up in the hands and down my hair. It's also kind of time for me to go get my hair done again. Got it done like the 2nd week of December. I just got like full highlights because I think highlights are going to be easier to keep, so I'm going to stick with highlights for a while until I eventually decide to switch it up and go for something different. Although I'm already kind of at that stage where I kind of want to switch it up and get something new. My hair has gotten quite long, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to decide if I want to keep it long or if I want to give her a chop. Can't really decide, to be honest. This is my diary that I have. I love it. It is the nicest diary I've ever had. I haven't really had that many diaries because I don't like them, because I feel like the layouts are just never right. Let me just show you what it's like. I'll show you it on an empty month so that you don't see some of the stuff I wrote. This is for February, so you have your goals, your to-dos, birthdays, anniversaries, and then like little notes. And then you have the whole month like in little boxes out on one page, so you can like schedule everything in, but you still have the daily ones as well, so you can still write your little to-dos and stuff on the days, and I just think it's done really nicely. My mom got that for me like last summer sometime. I don't even know when did this start. It started last August, so I got it in August actually. But it brings me up for the whole year this year, so I am definitely going to have to get another one from the same brand for next year. I know it's only the end of January and I shouldn't really be thinking about what I'm going to write in for my next year, but I'm just trying to reassure myself that I will be fine for 2023 when I need to write out my plans. I will have just as good a diary, hopefully. Actually, as you can see, for January I have ticked off mostly everything on mine except for hair appointment, because I'm too scared to spend the money. My goals was to save money, but I haven't done that yet. Also, found my tripod, forgot to tell you. Yeah, haven't saved any money yet. I finished my room, kind of, just need photos. Independence, I started reading. I read Normal People already, and I started, what the fuck is it called? I'm on like chapter 10. Oh my god, it's like, what the fuck is it called? It's the one that's on TikTok that everybody's reading by like Colleen Hoover. It Hates You Now. It's all ends with, oh, it ends with you. It ends with us. Bitch, what the fuck? It ends with us, yeah, that's what I'm reading. So let's just fill in the rest of my... Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to start into February, haven't I? Because next week is February. I feel like an absolute fucking idiot. I texted my driving instructor like whenever I was trying to book a lesson, and she asked like, oh, what day suits? And I was like, every day next week except for Monday the 1st of February. And I'm just filling it out now and I'm realising that Monday is not the 1st of February, it's the 31st of January. And now I just feel really dumb, and she's gonna have a dumb first impression of me because that's stupid, that's dumb. So I thought my lesson was on Wednesday, but Wednesday's only the 2nd, so it's actually on Thursday. And I'm not working Thursday. So now I have to be in town on Thursday when I didn't need to be because I have a lesson. And yeah, I don't know. It would have made more sense for it to be on the Wednesday, TBH, because then I could have just went to work afterwards, whereas now I have to go into town on a Thursday when I could have just been at home to do nothing. And yeah. It's fine. I'll just fill it in anyway. Which means I have a pretty busy week next week. That's nice. That's great. Productive queen. Now I'm going to do some journaling. It'll only take me like 5 minutes because I'm trying to just go easy on myself with it. Basically, I just copied the moods that were on the mood tracker that my therapist sent me. And the aim of it is basically to have the lowest number possible, because we don't really want any of these moods. They're all pretty shit. As you can see, my numbers were fairly high in December, but I'm hoping that they're going to be a lot lower. That is that. So I'm going to fill out my numbers for today, and I think they're going to be fairly good because I feel fine today. Mental health has always kind of been something that I have talked about on my channel. I feel like every time that I took a break, I would come back and like be honest and be like, yeah, I was really sad and I couldn't do anything. I had no motivation for anything, etc, etc. Basically, I was in a depressive episode. I started therapy back in September. Life has thrown a lot of stuff at me since then. It's okay to talk about your mental health, and it's okay to reach out for help if you need it. Therapy is doing me a world of good, to be honest. It's really helping me want to take care of myself and want to do better for myself. I might not be able to completely take away the feelings that I have, but I can help myself to deal with them and to process them properly and to cope with them properly. And yeah, another thing is, if you feel like you could benefit from therapy or just talking to someone, don't be afraid to do it. Because I was always so afraid to start therapy because I felt like my problems weren't as severe as other people's, and I shouldn't be taking therapy sessions because, oh, my depression isn't that bad, my anxiety isn't that bad. But it doesn't matter how severe or not severe you feel like it is. The second that you feel like you need help is when you deserve to give yourself the help. So that's all I'm going to say on that, because I don't want to go off topic and rant about something else, but listen to yourself, listen to what your body needs, what your mind needs, and go easy on yourself, because life can be fucking shit. I put on freaking lip plumper for the first time in decades, and I look like that girl off Euphoria, Faye. I honestly don't even know if I have enough stuff to talk to you when I straighten my hair. Why does it look so bad? I'm currently editing this video, and I think it'd be for the best that I don't have anything else to talk about, because it's already at like 30 minutes. So girl, I hope you shut your trap, because first of all, no one wants to listen to you for 40 plus minutes, and I don't want to edit a 40-minute vlog tonight. I'm trying to think, like, what do I have to catch you up on? Like, that's like 6 months of my life. Well, I passed my theory test, woo woo, at 20 years of age. Hey. Are you putting different wallpaper on? Oh, this is where you're putting the panels, is it?
No, I'm just painting this wall white.
Oh, that's one thing that I'm just so mad at my younger self for. Why didn't I just do my theory and start driving as soon as I could? Because now I'm 20 and I still can't drive. And then I get so mad that I can't go anywhere because I don't want to pay like €30 to go somewhere on the bus by myself, to not even, you know, like, it's just pointless. But another thing about driving is, like, I'm broke. Bitch is bankrupt. She got literally no money on her card. I don't know how I'm gonna expect to be able to afford to drive. Like, you have to pay insurance, you have to pay tax, you have to pay for a car, and like, my mom doesn't drive. She does not have a vehicle, so I can't even like just get insured on her car and then not have to pay for a car. There is no car for me to be insured on, so I have to buy my own. And right now, that is just very unrealistic for my income. Like, I've never started a car by myself, and that sounds like the most like cliche, like, oh my god, girl drivers, like, she doesn't know what she's doing. But I genuinely have no idea. I have not started a car before, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm gonna make sure that someone teaches me how to like start a car or like turn on the lights and shit before I go for my first lesson, because I told her that I was very beginner, but I also just don't want to completely embarrass myself that I don't even know how to get in and turn it on. I know you have to twist the key, but I feel like there has to be some more steps. So that's kind of like one of the bigger goals for the year, is being able to drive. It's probably going to take me more than a year to actually be able to pass my test and be able to drive. And it's definitely going to take me more than a year to be able to purchase and afford to run a vehicle. I really want to just be independent and be able to do stuff by myself and get experiences by myself. But then I just get this like fear that I'm like, girl, you have anxiety, you literally can't do anything by yourself. Are you crazy? And then I convince myself like that I am crazy. But then I'm like, I'm 20 years of age, like, I am an adult. A woman at 20 years of age is perfectly capable of doing all sorts of things alone. Then I single myself out as not being one of those women who are perfectly capable of doing things alone. But like, I just so badly want it for myself. Like, I just would love to be that independent. And because I keep thinking like, oh, it'll change once I'm able to drive, like, it's just another one of those excuses that you say, oh, I'll do it when such and such, because you know you're actually never going to do it. So that's what it feels like I'm doing with being independent and doing things alone and enjoying myself alone outside of my house. I have the excuse that, oh, whenever I'm able to drive, I'll go and do stuff alone. My boobs are so sweaty. I think I'm going to order an iPad case, because I've had my iPad for like, what, like maybe 3 weeks, and like every time that I go to bring it to Finn's, I have to put it back in the iPad box because I don't have a case, and I just keep putting off buying a case because I don't want to spend money on a case, but I know it's going to protect it in the long run because I don't want to pay for to have to get it fixed if I broke it. So I think I'm going to go order a case. I feel like I should watch like a movie or something, but then I also want to read my book. This is so weird. I have no hyperness at all anymore in my normal life. I don't know why, but as soon as I pull out the camera now, all of a sudden I'm talking a million miles per hour and I'm so hyperactive. What is that about? I've turned into quite a droll person, I would say. Yeah. Unless I'm talking to myself. Then I have so much energy and time for me. Anybody else, I'm just like, yeah, haha, because my brain does not have the energy to process what you said and then make up something for me to say, so I just don't try. Purr. That is all for today's video, because I really feel like I'm just rambling now and I'm getting to that stage where I'm just wasting your time. So I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you missed me dearly and you cannot wait for me to come back again in a couple of months. Yeah. Love you. Bye.